Hey fam. Recently I went to see Foster the People and Misterwives live in concert. I went with a friend from my school, a friend who is in the Christian club called Crew. We had just met that day because my other friend who planned to go to the concert with me, he had a last minute change of plans and couldn't go, so I was just in the cafeteria at college, walking around do you want to go to a concert tonight? And I found this guy who was at the Crew meeting, and I said, hey, you're from Crew, are you free tonight? You want to go to a concert with me? And he said, yeah, I actually really like Foster the People and Misterwives. So I said, great, and we went to the venue together, and we saw the concert together. This concert was extremely loud, I'm gonna say that. I brought earplugs from the library. They give you free little foam earplugs, and my friend Noah did not have them, and as far as I can understand, we talked about it the next day, he's fine, but it was very loud. The opening band was called Wild Things. They were pretty good. I don't know how that band name hadn't already been taken, but it just seems like it would totally be taken already, like someone else already established a band called Wild Things, but I don't know, and they were pretty good. A lot of very good energy, good music, creative beats, and that was fun. The next band that came on was Misterwives, which I was looking forward to a lot. I know some of their songs, and I love the girl's voice, the singer's voice, and when she came on stage, she is so much fun. She has such a good stage presence. She's just bopping around and dancing around, and her voice is so good, too. Oh my gosh, her singing voice. She didn't miss a single note, and she did different techniques. They covered 21 Pilots, too, which I was very happy when they did that. I was singing along very loudly and very obnoxiously when they covered Ride and Heavy Dirty Soul. Misterwives also did a couple of good speeches between songs, good speeches about staying strong and fighting against hatred and topics like that. The bass player of this band, the tall guy with the blue hair and the colorful outfit. They were all wearing colorful outfits, but he got on stage and he did a little wave to a couple of people. It was so cute and so pure. But yeah, Misterwives was a lot of fun, and at the end they did a song and they pulled out the tom drums, and they were kind of like Dodie did at VidCon. It was so cool. It reminded me of 21 Pilots, and it reminded me of Dodie, and they were just having so much fun, and it sounded so good, and that was a good time. And then Foster the People came on, and what an iconic band, what a defining band of 2011. I was in 8th grade or 7th, I was in 7th grade. We graduated in 2012. And Pumped Up Kicks was such a defining song, even though I know it's about school shootings, but it is such a bop. The guys came on stage, and you could see the silhouette of the singer, but the lights hadn't gone on his face yet, and I just knew that it doesn't seem so amazing right now because you can't see his face, but when the lights come on and you see that it's that same guy from the music videos and stuff, you're just gonna be like, whoa. And the lights went on, and I was like, that's him, that's Mark Foster. They had a couple of technical difficulties at this show, though. During the beginning, they had a lot of times where they just kind of improv music, background music, and just had ambience type stuff, and you could see them messing around with the dials. I guess that's one of the risks of having such a complex stage and a complex set of tools. But then they got better, and they sounded really good. Mark Foster, the singer, did 2, I think maybe even 3, really strong speeches, and kind of uplifted me a little bit, it made me feel better. I will say this, though. Watching Foster the People on stage, I think from observing them, I kind of made my own inferences about what it's like to be in the music industry. You're signed to a record label, and they just want you to produce. That's all they want is make a new record, and as a consumer, you want them to make a new record too, and you just want them to give us what we want. Give us the stage, give us your dance moves on stage, look us in the eye, that's what we want. And I feel like maybe the performer might feel a little disconnect, or just feel, even though they say they don't, but I can imagine that there might be some sort of like, just give them what they want you to do this, it doesn't even matter, just give them what they want, just, go like this with your head and move to the beat and look like you're having a good time. And I know you've played this song a million times, but just dance and sound like you're having a good time, and let them sing along, and just give them what they want. The speeches that he wrote while he was in the studio probably meant a lot to him, and he really wanted to say something on stage, but when he gets on stage, I just feel like it seems like he is speaking from the heart, and he really prepared this speech and he wanted to say something. But I can't explain what I'm trying to say. Just some disconnect, or it might feel like he's just saying it because everyone else is doing it and times are rough and you have to say something. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know how to, but I had these thoughts while watching their show. Just had some of these thoughts about there might be a disconnect between the fans and the musicians, and I personally don't ever want that to happen. Like, if you're a fan of my music, message me on Twitter or Facebook or Tumblr, like, have a conversation with me, really, because I'm not saying while you can, I'm about to blow up and you're not going to have access to me anymore. That's definitely not going to happen anytime soon, but I want to talk to people who even, they just want to say, I like how your voice sounded in this video, or I like your guitar style, or something like that, even if it's just a little thing. Seriously, don't be afraid to say something. If an artist makes something, even if it's just a little thing and you like it, tell them. My friend Noah and I were dancing a lot at this concert. We weren't afraid of, a lot of people were just like this. And another thing that I kept thinking about, I saw people recording it and okay, I can understand that. A couple seconds, yeah. But they were, like, posting it to Snapchat and, like, putting typing the captions up during the show. Like, you can do that later. You do not need to put it to Snapchat, like, have live updates. Like, you can wait. Like, they're right in front of you. They're real. Don't look at them through the screen. I turned around so many people just looking up towards their phone. Like, when I record things, I hold it and I look at them and I'll check to see if it's, and don't post it to Snapchat live. Like, you don't need to have it 3 seconds after you filmed it, and they're, like, putting filters on it and putting stickers on it and tweeting it to their friends. Like, guys, just something I was thinking about when I saw that. Put the phone down. This is real life. They're in front of you. Have a good time. Dance to the song while you're seeing it live, while you're in this context of the band is playing it live. You can, it's just, okay, that's just mine. They were just going like this. Some people were really jumping. I was really jumping. I was having a good time. Noah and I had a pretty good conversation about the music industry and music production, and he is a musician too, and we were just having conversations about, like, our favorite instruments to play and favorite musicians, and I'm glad that I'm his friend now. I'm glad that we've made this connection together. Going to a concert together and then talking about it afterwards and bonding over that and dancing together. Shout out to my friend Noah, if you're watching this. Thanks for coming to the concert with me, and I hope you're doing well. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're staying happy, healthy, and hydrated. Feel free to check out my music channel. I'm a musician too, so if you want to see videos of me making music, you can go check that out. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Turn out to be manipulating for a basic function of sound. One device presents itself admirably to such control.